Welcome back to Raising Kids in a Digital World video series. If you didn't watch the part 1 and 2, please check it in our playlist. In part 1, we explored the digital world our kids live in. In part 2, we discussed what immigrant parents must do to stay connected. Today, part 3 is all about setting healthy digital boundaries without controlling or disconnecting from our children. So many parents feel frustrated because their child is always on the phone, but yelling or just taking the device away. That only creates more distance. This video will show you how to fix that, for good. Let's talk about why traditional boundaries often fail. In many of our households, boundaries can sound like threats. If I see you on that phone again, I'll break it. But fear doesn't teach respect. It only teaches kids how to hide. Think about it. A mom takes her daughter's phone away at night, thinking she solved the problem. The next morning, she finds a second, hidden phone under the bed. This isn't because the child is bad. It's because the rule felt like a punishment, not a form of guidance. When kids feel controlled, they retreat into secrecy. So, what's the solution? The first principle is to explain the why. Kids don't respect rules they don't understand. Before you set any limit, take a moment to explain why it exists. The old approach sounds like, no phone after 9 p.m., end of discussion. The new, effective approach sounds like this. You need good sleep to do well in school and feel your best. The blue light from the phone keeps your brain awake, making it hard to rest. So, to protect your sleep, we're all going to put our phones away after 9 p.m. See the difference? When the rule makes sense, the child is more likely to follow it, not out of fear, but from a place of understanding. The second principle is to create the rules together. When kids help create the rules, they feel a sense of ownership and responsibility. Turn it into a family meeting. Ask them questions like, what do you think is a healthy amount of screen time on a school day? Or, what rules do we need so you can focus on your homework and succeed? A dad once told his teenager, 2 hours max. And the teen immediately argued back. So they sat down and renegotiated. They agreed on 90 minutes on school days. Because the teen had a voice in the decision, he actually followed the rule without a fight. Now, let's get practical. Here's a simple, realistic family media agreement you can start with. First, no phones at the dinner table. This brings back conversation. Second, all phones stay outside the bedroom after 9 p.m. Third, homework gets done before screen time. And fourth, everyone commits to 1 hour of an offline activity every single day. A mom who struggled with her daughter being glued to TikTok started with just one rule: no phones during meals. She said within 2 weeks, their dinner conversations had completely transformed for the better. And without any arguments. Principle 3 is to use physical digital zones. Physical spaces help create digital discipline. A great idea is to set up a family charging station in a common area like the living room. At night, everyone, and I mean everyone, plugs their devices in there. In one family, the son was secretly using his phone under the blankets until 2 a.m. Once they set up a common charging station, his sleep improved dramatically and the nightly arguments just stopped. Which brings us to principle number 4. You must model the boundary yourself. You absolutely cannot ask your child to respect a rule that they don't see you following. One boy asked his mom, why can't I use my phone at dinner when you always on your phone texting during dinner? That was a wake-up call. The mom changed her own behavior first, and guess what? The child followed her lead almost immediately. Remember, our kids copy our behavior, not just our instructions. Principle 5 is to use the tech tools that are already built into the phone to make your life easier. You don't need to fight with your child every day. Use the features that are there to help you. On most phones, you can set screen time limits for specific apps. SCHEDUEU downtime when the phone is locked, and filter inappropriate content. Many parents who enabled a 1-hour app limit for social media reported so much less stress and fewer arguments. The phone itself enforces the rule, not you. Next, Principle 6. Actively encourage an offline life. When kids discover real-world activities they love, they naturally spend less time online. Help them find a hobby, a sport, or a passion. A teenager who was obsessed with video games joined a weekend soccer group. Within just a few weeks, his screen time dropped significantly because he had something real to look forward to. An offline purpose is the best cure for online addiction. And finally, our 7th principle is to check in, not check up. Instead of spying on their phone or grabbing it to see what they're doing, check in with empathy. Make it a regular, calm conversation. Ask questions like, how's online life treating you? Or did you see anything weird online this week? Or is anyone bothering you? A dad who used to secretly check his son's messages switched to this weekly check-in model. After just 3 weeks, his son voluntarily came to him and showed him a situation involving cyberbullying, asking for his advice. Trust opens doors that control can never unlock. Family, setting digital boundaries is not about control, it's about guidance. Your child doesn't need more fear in their life. They need structure, they need love, they need communication, and most of all, they need your leadership. If this helped you, please share this message with another parent who might need to hear it. And make sure to follow for part 4, where we'll talk about helping your child build real-world skills, not just online skills. Don't forget to subscribe to Motivation+Finance for Freedom in USA for more tips and advice.
This is your dream. Stay focused. Stay free.
Credit tips plus money, habits plus, habits plus, motivation equal freedom in the USA.